There's an elbow shot. Happy Monday to you, if such a thing exists. Hope you all are doing well. I don't care. Smoking the Lee Van Cleef Mearson. With Granger from 2001. Courtesy of Little Yum Yum, Paladin Piper. He sent me a box several days ago with some newer Granger, some older Granger, and some even older Granger, as well as a couple other blends. One he made called Cloak and Dagger, which is a crossover blend, a little lot of key in it. It's really good. Also got another box in the mail late last week from Derek, Tamper Proof. Met up with Derek a few weeks ago at Abby's. Heck of a nice guy. Enjoyed meeting him. And in his box he had Cornell and Deal's Sea Dog. Never had it. GLP's Meridian. Never had it. And some 12-year-old Westminster, which I've had, but not that old. Really good. So, I was a bachelorette all last week. Just me and the youngest boy here. But he works at night, so and sleeps during the day, so I was still kind of like a bachelorette for most of the week. Miss Lee took a little trip down to Disney World with our daughter and son-in-law and 2 grandkids. I was not invited, which did not hurt my feelings one dang bit. Miss Lee has been wanting to get back to Disney. We took a trip to Disney back in 2003 when Glum Chum was, I guess, 13 at the time. Our daughter was 11 or 12 at the time, and the youngest boy wasn't even a year old yet. Miss Lee's been wanting to get back, so when she had this opportunity, she took it, and she had a great time. She is feeling better. Thank you for the prayers. I got to thinking about that trip to Disney back in 2003. And my favorite story from that trip. We were going with my dad, not with him. He was driving his own vehicle. Because we had a family reunion in Key Largo after the Disney trip. So we were following him down. And back then, cell phones were pretty much, well, there was no such thing as an iPhone and easy texting and everything. So he came up with the idea that we could get a set of walkie-talkies. He would have one, of course, and we'd have the other one following behind him. And so if we ever needed to stop or what have you, that's how we would communicate, just through the walkie-talkie. seemed like a good idea at the time. Turned out at one point not to be the best idea. We, at one point after we had stopped, we had switched places in the vehicle, and our daughter, who again was probably 11 or 12 at the time, was sitting up front with me. So she was in charge of the walkie-talkie. My dad had apparently put his on voice activation. So we're tooling along, we're having a nice visit. We'll wait for the siren. Enjoy. So we're tooling along. Nice little drive. I think it was on a Sunday, so it was a nice little Sunday drive headed down to Orlando. We had gotten into Florida, somewhere on the other side of Jacksonville or something like that. We had to get on Interstate 4. My dad's ahead of us in his little red pickup truck. And again, his walkie-talkie is on voice activation. And somebody cut him off. Next thing I knew, there's a barrage of profanity coming through the walkie-talkie in my daughter's lap. And I looked over at her, and her eyes were just huge. Because he was dropping F-bombs and SOB and SH this and MF that, and all kinds of words that she was not accustomed to hearing. And so now I'm trying not to swerve off the dadgum highway, trying to get my hands on the walkie-talkie to tell him to stop talking. Dadgummit, stop talking. She started laughing. Everybody in the car started laughing. I'm not laughing. I'm responsible for these kids. Dadgummit. I finally got him to shut up. Dad, stop talking. What? I said, you got your dadgum walkie-talkie on voice activation. Everybody just heard everything you said. Oh, I'm sorry. Luckily, I didn't run off the road and kill us all trying to grab the dadgum walkie-talkie from her. Crazy. He is known for his profanity, even to this day in the nursing home. Hope all you mothers had a great Father's Day yesterday. I had a nice one, other than Miss Lee didn't get back until late yesterday afternoon. Then we had a nice dinner last night. Got a new Mudge t-shirt. Not just a mood, it's a lifestyle. Dadgum right. So that's what's been going on here. This video is just short enough to be too long. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening. I don't care. You folks be well. Be humble. Be grateful for all that you have. I'll see you again soon.